All right. I had to get this one.
You weren't even in the camera.
I ain't in the camera. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the real spill after dark.
On the Sunday. I ain't live yet. I can't hear myself. Just vibe to the music real quick. That's that drizzle.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I hear myself now.
You can hear yourself.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's do it. Real spill, tell me how you feel. Real spill, tell me how you feel. I'm riding with Ayo. It's 7 o'clock, that means it's time for the show. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, and break down. I'm breaking it down. I broke it down. All right.
Broke it down.
Yeah.
I'm sharing this live right quick, y'all. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Who did you talk to? Oh, this nigga right here.
Well, I'm talking to you, my followers, our followers.
All right, hey, what's happening? This is a Real Spill After Dark. How y'all doing out there, man? How y'all feeling? Hope everybody enjoying themselves this evening. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I know y'all gotta get ready for work tomorrow. For the people who do work, I ain't talking to my scammers out there. But if you are scamming, that is work. So shout out to the scammers because it does take time. It's hard to scam people. You know, you got to get the numbers right and get the identity right. So yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, shout out to all y'all, man, putting in their work. Shout out to my strippers, getting it in on the pole. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the pastors out there that delivered the word.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You giving a lot of shout outs today.
Hey man, you know we appreciate everybody. I love everybody out there, so I just want to give them their credit, their props. All right, how you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. How you doing?
Oh man, you looking all right? It's good. You looking like a bag of fruit.
Thank you.
Like a rainbow. Just like a rainbow just threw up on you. Like you just like a rainbow but it's look good on you though. I like the colors. Very tropical.
Just put me on blast, y'all. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, no, I like it though. I like it. Okay, this is episode 25. Okay. Breaking the cycles, is that right?
Yeah, we breaking these cycles.
But you referring to parenting though, right?
Right.
All right, bet. So yeah, we're gonna get into that, man. Yeah, wanna give a shout out to the Pulse Network. You can now watch the Real Spill podcast and the Real Spill After Dark on the Pulse Network. So download the Roku TV and watch all the shows, man. You know, Hey Sis, DJ Double Dose. I keep forgetting my other boy name, but the Dumbest Podcast. Watch all of them, man. And of course, Jermaine's show, The Black Book. Dang, that was rude.
I know.
Yeah, got to give the shout out to the owner. And happy birthday to you too, player. Happy birthday to Jermaine, man. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and happy birthday to my brother.
Hey.
He don't like me though, but yeah, happy birthday to you, player. Yeah.
Happy birthday, E.
Okay, Gemini season.
We love you, E. Happy birthday.
It's Gemini season. Enjoy it while you can, because the Cancer season is coming, and we coming hard, boss. We coming hard. I'm talking about diamond dick hard. We gonna take over the summer. Shout out to all my Cancers out there.
Boo.
All right. But anyway, let's get professional now. Yeah, back to the episode, Real Spill After Dark, episode 25, Breaking the Cycles.
Yes, we're going to try to learn to break these cycles.
Okay.
With different parenting skills, you know, and how, you know, some parents treat their kids and, you know, need to tighten up a little bit.
Okay. Well, you know, I don't spend time with my kids, so I'm pretty much going to be listening to you and taking your advice on this one. I can tell you how to stay away from them.
I mean, you had I mean, you don't have kids, but you have parents.
Yeah, I was a kid.
You was a kid. You got parents, so I mean.
Yeah, I can speak on it.
You got friends.
And I have been a part of raising children.
Exactly. So
definitely been a part of nephews, nieces. Shout out to Killer Cam. You know what I'm saying? Our tech man. I had a little small part in raising him. Yeah, I'm more so, you know, helping out now in his adult life more than anything. So yeah, but shout out to Killer. So yeah, okay. So you want me to ask a question, or you got a question?
You go ahead.
Oh, all right.
And then I'm gonna come in.
Okay. Do you believe parents should spank their children? I know a lot of parents have gotten away from discipline or traditional ways of disciplining their kids, right? I know a lot of them use timeout, or they'll take the devices away from, or I guess take their toys away from, depending on how old they are. But, you know, I grew up in an era where, you know, mama put them hands on us, you know what I'm saying? Or a bat, house shoe.
Right, high heel.
Yeah, whatever she can get her hands on. Do you know she hit me with an Earth, Wind, and Fire record one time? Like, real talk. That's how I got this right here, this wrinkle right here. But anyway, yeah.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, for real. She threw an Earth, Wind, and Fire record at me like a frisbee. But, you know, it was my fault, you know. I was talking back to her. But, yeah, so anyway.
You had a smart ass mouth, too.
Wow, no, I just speak my mind.
I believe you really had a smart mouth. Oh.
Yeah, no, I just speak my mind. But anyway, yeah. So, do you believe parents should spank their children, or are there better methods or better ways of discipline?
It's a couple of methods. Spank your children. That's one.
Okay.
And you know, you got other little methods you can do. Take their devices. You know, it's stuff they love. It's more than besides spanking. But to me, them children need spanking.
Yeah, I
because the kids not getting spankings. I don't say spankings, no, whoopings.
Oh, okay.
If they don't get whoopings, they just, taking their devices like, okay, she gonna give it back.
Right.
And I'm gonna do the same thing over again.
Right.
And she gonna give it back. I believe if you beat that ass, they gonna feel that pressure. I believe they gonna feel that pressure.
No, I believe that too. I mean, I think when you said whipping your kids, I'm not saying you have to overdo it, but I believe that force, that physical discipline that you're putting on them, it'll help them remember why they're getting whooped in the first place, and it'll keep them from doing it again. And then they'll think about it twice before they do it again.
Right, because they'll feel that pain, like that embarrassment.
Yeah.
You'll have some type of fear in their heart because they'll be too scared to do it. Because they're like, oh, mama gonna whoop me or daddy gonna whoop me. I don't want to get no whooping no more. Right. You know, it's nothing to take a device and knowing you're gonna get it back in the next 30 days or 90 days. That's nothing. But I'm saying a good old fashioned butt whipping without killing them and bruising them.
Oh my God, I hope so. That's tough right there.
Without killing them and bruising them, a good old fashioned ass whipping.
Okay.
2 thumbs up. Because of the simple fact that, you know, a lot of these kids that's been taken out the home, butt whippings. Oh, I don't want to whoop my kids because my mom used to beat my butt because you was bad.
Right.
You was disobedient. You was bad. You was talking about my mama beat my butt. And then it just made me stronger. Made me realize different things. It didn't make me frown upon because I got a whipping. Right. I got a butt booty naked whipping before. Oh, okay. So,
That why you like to get spanked now? Oh, that was so uncalled for. I don't know where that came from. I am so sorry. On a Sunday too. But anyway, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You got quiet on me. Okay.
I tell everybody I like to get spanked.
I don't know nothing about that. That's just what I heard in the streets.
Well,
but yeah.
Right. Who in the streets saw just something like that?
Hey man, you wild about that. You know the streets be talking.
Well, please, nobody saying nothing like that. But anyway, we just playing, y'all. But anyway, these children need their ass whipped.
Hold on, I'm finna be rude right now. Keep talking. I'm trying to stop that from going on.
Oh, but yeah, these kids need their butts whipping for real. You threw me off when you got it because I had to look down. But how you feel about kids getting whooped?
I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry about that. They doing the unsung on my boy Freddie Jackson. I had to make sure I recorded. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Shout out to Freddie Jackson, my boy. All right.
Anyway, do you agree with whippings?
Yes, and I believe that because you can almost tell adults too who didn't get whooped as a child, because you have people who will talk crap to you, run their mouth at you, you know what I'm saying, Cause they thinking, oh, you ain't gonna do nothing to me, because probably their parents or whoever was raising them didn't do anything to them. So I think sometimes they grow up with that mentality, and that's why like if they got whippings growing up, they probably be a little less hesitant, a little smarter about talking crazy to people. But if you've never been disciplined physically, you're not afraid, like you said. You just thinking, oh, we're gonna bark at each other and then boom, that's it. So when somebody actually put their paws on them, they looking like, oh, whoa, you crazy, you out of control. But see, by me being disciplined and whooped growing up, I'm like, okay, I saw that if I do something out of line, people will put their hands on me. They will use force to get me back in line. And I applied that in everything I did in life. Not just, outside of my parents as well. I mean, teachers, coaches, and then of course my classmates. I'm like, shit, hey, my mama knocked me out. Why won't I think this person won't knock me out? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's another thing too.
What that?
The teachers need to I ain't gonna say they need to, because I know they want to. I'm gonna take that back. I'm sorry, y'all. They need to let these teachers discipline them too, because of the simple fact how they turn up on these teachers is just unacceptable. And it's insane how the parents bag them up. Yeah. On their kids' wrongdoing, and you letting your kids being disrespectful to a teacher, neighbor, or just an adult. Period. I feel like that's so wrong. Yeah. At all aspects. Even if the grown up was wrong, we was learning how to respect that person, no matter if they grown. I mean, respect that person, rather they grown or whatever who they are. Yeah. They was grown. We supposed to have respect them. Now these parents like, my kid was right. You wrong, and you just backing them up. I mean, you don't do that. I just feel like you don't just do that. Like, you pull your kid to the side. You don't argue with another grown person in front of the child. Right. To hype their head up, gaslighting them up like, oh, I was right, I can do it again. Right. Instead of just putting them to the side like, I don't like how you handle that, or I don't like how you do that. You shouldn't do that as a child. This is an adult. No, that's not your parent, but that's an adult. Right. So.
No, I agree. I mean, because like you said, if you're not disciplining the children at home and you let them have their way and talk to you any kind of way, and they let them throw their little tantrum tantrums and all that stuff, they'll do it in public. And so like the teachers, which I feel sorry for, because I feel like the teachers just are so unappreciated. Dang, I can't tell. Underappreciated. And I feel like they don't get paid, the rightful salary they deserve, because they are, to me, if not the most important profession, they in the top 3. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. But yeah, if you don't discipline your kid at home, you expecting the teacher to do something with them. And like you said, that kid not afraid of their teacher. And then if they seen mama and daddy snap on other adults for trying to discipline them, whether it's grandmama, granddaddy, uncle, auntie, or whatever, neighbor, and they like, oh, don't talk to my kid, you don't say nothing to my kid, this whatever. But you ain't saying nothing to your kid. Right. The reason I said something to your kid, or had to say something to your kid, because they terrorizing me and other people in the community. So hell, if you ain't gonna do nothing, I'm finna do something. You know what I'm saying? And then the parents get mad about it. But my thing is, what you mad about? If you did your job as a parent, these other people wouldn't have to do your job for you. And then I think a lot of times when they get mad is because they're ashamed, because they know that their kid bad, and now other people are seeing that your kid is bad, and so now you're embarrassed. So now you want to turn up on the adult like they out of line, but in actuality they doing you a favor. I mean, I'm telling you, if you don't, I don't want to say knock them out at home, because that's harsh. I ain't promoting that you hear kids, but I'm saying if you don't handle the kids at home, somebody gonna handle them outside.
Right, they can handle them now.
And the world gonna handle them a whole lot worse than what you gonna do to them probably. So, I mean, my thing is you better get them straight at the crib. Break them in at home, because I'm telling you, when they let them outside and they talking crazy like that, somebody else gonna be like, man, I don't owe you nothing. I ain't finna let you talk to me like that. You know how it go. You mess around and get your head cracked. All right, but we love the babies though. All right, we love the children. Okay. You want me to ask another question? Yeah. In this new world order, this new modern world, I know a lot of parents now, and maybe because parents are having kids at a younger age, or maybe because parents now aren't the typical traditional parents, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Parents now got a little more swag to them. They're a little more current. They're a little more, I hate to say the word hip, but you know what I'm saying? They more grounded to the culture, right? So when you see parents interacting with their kids like friends and not children, Do you think that's good or bad? I mean, do you think that parents can be friends with their children?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
And it said parent friend. It said parent or parentship. And it said none of that. It said parenting.
Right.
So no, I'm not. I don't think parents and friends. I mean, in that friend category. Right. I feel like you should be able. Your kids should be able to talk to you.
Right.
You know, and with parenting too is, you know, some parents do. Okay, I'll jump to this. Some parents do need to tone it down when it comes to disciplining their kids. Far as, you know, that baby might spill some milk. What the fuck you spilling? What the fuck? It's just spilled milk. It's just an accident. You know, I have seen that, and I just like.
Yeah, that's a little harsh right there.
Yeah, now if you
unless they like 19 years old or something, yeah, then I get it. But you talking about children like toddlers or
and not even just toddlers, like
what is it? Like
8, 9, 10,
yeah.
You know, and it's just like it's just different things I have heard parents get mad at their kids,
right,
for doing certain things. And how can I say, I think that's when you should talk about the gentle parenting. Like
gentle parenting.
Yeah. Like that's when the gentle parenting come in. When like they weigh some or
make a understandable mistake.
Yeah. Or you know, they did something at school and it was a mistake, and you know you just talk to them. You got to cuss them out or fuss at them and
explain to them what they did and why. You know they got to be careful moving forward.
Right. So I feel like parents should know different levels of discipline.
No, I agree with you. It's
different levels.
Yeah.
Now, only time like me with my kids, only time I get in they is when they don't listen to what I say. I get in them so bad. Because my timber for two. Because my kids old enough. My kids is 22. One can be 17 and 14. So they should know better with a lot of stuff.
Right.
So, you know, I asked my daughter, was I mean? And she said, only when provoked. I said, you know me, baby, because I'm not a mean person. I'm not a mean.
Oh yeah, I'm listening. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. You said you're not a mean person.
You look like that for?
Oh no, I'm trying to swallow something.
What you swallow? The hairball?
All right. Anyway, it just went down the wrong pipe. It went down the wrong pipe. Yeah. Shout out to the ladies that shave. It's important, ladies. It is important. Yeah. Anyway, but go ahead though. Yeah, you were saying though.
You between your teeth.
Huh?
Little whisker between your teeth.
Yeah, it happens sometimes now.
Oh damn.
I'd be like Chomper down there, or they used to call me Chopper back in the day. No, just kidding. No, anyway,
leave you alone.
No, I'm like, ain't no teeth. I don't want to scare nobody. Yeah,
Some parents need you know.
Say what now?
Some parents, and then like we'll talk about like the grown parents. I mean, not the grown parents, the parents that with grown kids. Okay, these parents with grown kids that's, you know, they have kids out here and they don't acknowledge them like they supposed to. It's like they forget about them.
They forget about them?
That's what it seems like.
Oh, you talking about like they not involved in their life.
Right.
So are you saying they were in their life and then when they got a certain age they just let them go? Or you saying they just never really was in the child life and then they know that... It was a
hit and miss.
Hit and miss. What you
Meaning
mean?
they was there for a while, and then they probably disappeared, and they was probably there for...
So they was around, let's say, between the ages of birth and 14, then they just kind of faded out of the child life.
Right.
And now the child 24.
Right.
And they don't have no relationship with the kid.
Right.
Knowing the child somewhere out there, but they just
know where the child at.
Oh, know where they at too?
Yeah,
that's trash right there. Yeah, that's trash right there.
They know where they at. They know where they reside at. They know where they be at. And see them in public.
Look at my boy Freddie. Boy Freddie was a sexy. Come on, Freddie. I'm sorry. Go ahead though. That's why I need to start turning this TV off when we're doing these podcasts. I get distracted. I'm gonna go ahead, Freddie. Y'all slept on Freddie Jackson though.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I ain't slept.
Yeah, but no, I feel you though. That always bothered me too. You know, I said if I had children and I wasn't involved in their life, you know, I didn't have a relationship with them, and then knowing that they're just out there in the world, and I don't know what school they're going to, what they taking in school, like what classes they taking, are they being fed, you know what I'm saying, who's around them, you know what I'm saying, that would bother me, man. It's like, how do you not have a relationship with your child? Like, you know they out here, you can reach them, you can touch them, you can go find them, but you just like, oh, well, you know, yeah, they probably good without me. I never understood that, but you know, man, I just say, man, it's never too late to be a part of your child's life, whether they still, you know, young or they're adults. I just say, man, you know, you should bridge that gap in between the two of y'all, man, and try to develop some type of relationship, man. I just feel like at the end of the day, man, it's always a beautiful thing when parents and their children have some type of relationship. You know, y'all gotta be the best of friends, but just knowing that y'all can count on each other and there to support each other, I think that's a beautiful thing. I just understand, man, how they can just walk this world and not have no involvement in their child life.
No involvement.
That's crazy to me, though.
Grandchildren, just in it, children or grandchildren. If they got grandchildren, they just no involvement. Walk past them, don't speak.
Yeah, just see them at the store and go the other way.
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
I do when I see my kids.
Boy, please.
No, that's true. But now, you know, now some situations are different. You know, I know sometimes the kids may get a certain age and they have their own children. They don't involve the grandparents in the child's life.
It's because they don't involve them.
Well, I'm saying, like, sometimes people do want to be in the children's life, but the whoever the parent is that has custody over their child may purposely separate their child from them. So in those situations, I kind of understand. It's not that you don't want to be a part of their life, but it's like the person that's over them or overseeing them are making it difficult for you to have a relationship with that child.
And it says to me when you got other kids, but you.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I know what you're trying to say. When you move on, their relationship went bad, you had a child with this person or children with this person.
Yeah.
And then you get remarried or start dating somebody else and have children with them, and you focus all your energy on the children.
Yeah, I hate that.
With the woman that you're dealing with.
And especially it been 3 times. It was 3 times.
Oh, right. That's specific as hell.
I hate that. Like, I hate when fathers do that. Like, they be in one marriage or be in one relationship. They all in with the kid. Once they done with that relationship, it's over with. They found a new woman, had kids with her or have a kid with her. Bam, he cold-hearted in that one. Probably doing 10 times better than he was with the first kid. Bam. That relationship over, he got a third kid. He going toe-to-toe for that one. He going all in. Both feet in, head in, ass in, everything in for that one. But you got 3 kids. Now
the only thing I'm with you. I don't like that either. There's so much I can say about that, but I'm gonna try to stay on the subject. I think though sometimes though for some, especially with men, I'm gonna say men, because most time it's rare the woman is not in the child's life or not have some type of involvement with her children. That's rare. So most of this the men. Yeah, it gotta be something extreme mostly. But for men though, my whole thing is I think they don't get it right until maybe the second or third time, and then there's so much bitterness and anger and I guess you want to say just bad memories from the first experience, whether it was with the mother or them trying to be in the child's life. They just like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna wash my hands with it all together. I messed that up. They ain't trying to be get to know me, and I ain't trying to be around them.
Or how they know they ain't trying to get to know them? How they just put it in their mind?
Oh no, I ain't saying it's right, but I'm saying I believe that's what they think though. It's kind of like, okay, for example, if you baking a cake, right, and you trying to learn how to bake, or you trying to learn how to get better at baking, you may mess the first cake up, and you like, man, that tastes horrible, and you just trash it, right? You do it on the second cake, it's like, okay, I did a little bit better on this one, but it still ain't right. Boom, I'm gonna trash it. And you move on to the third one. See what I'm saying? Now on the third cake, you figured out what the issue was with the previous 2, and now you got it right on the third one. So now this is the cake that you're going to present to somebody and actually let them eat, or you're going to actually eat for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I know that might have been a kind of crazy analogy, but I hope you get what I'm saying. So I think it's like that with some fathers, especially. They mess up the first marriage or first relationship with their child and their baby mama, Then they get with somebody else and they do a little bit better because they learn from their first mistake, but they still ain't quite got it right. And they like, oh man, well, I'm out. I messed that one up. Yeah. Then here come the third one. They a little more mature now. They're a little more established, and now they're like, oh, okay, I get it now. I know what it takes to be a good father. But I'm like, you can't avoid or disregard the first two though. You still need to be in the first two children's lives or your previous, right. Whatever. So I just hate that, man. It's like, oh, okay, I got it right now. I'm just gonna focus on them because I screwed the mother two up, and I don't like that. I'm like, the kids didn't ask to be here. See, that's why I say I ain't want to get all deep into this. But I'm going to remind people, y'all bring these children here. These kids owe you nothing. Now, I do believe kids are supposed to be mindful. They're supposed to be appreciative of their parents. I get that. But at the end of the day, you laid down with whoever you laid down with, whether it was intentional or unintentional, and y'all brought these kids here. Y'all got to stop blaming these children for failures in your life. Because you ain't managed your life the way you should have. You made poor decisions.
Exactly.
All right?
Drinks to this.
So yeah, y'all gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking especially to the men. Even though I know it's false reports out here that most black men ain't no good. That's just the 30%. 70% of most black men are involved in their children's lives and have good relationships with their children. But I know the 30% just been terrorizing society, and y'all think all of us like that, but it's not.
It's more than 30%.
What I said?
What I said, it's more than 30%.
Google it. You got time. You ain't doing that. Google it. Anyway, like I said, do better though, period. Whether you're in the 30% or even the 70%, do better. Be a part of these children's lives. These children has to be here now. And here's another thing too. All y'all are not made to be parents. Okay? If you're a trash person when you weren't a parent, okay? Don't think that you're going to become better when you have a child. Now, you might do better, and not saying you can't do better, but sometimes, man, y'all need to stop this, man. Y'all need to stop bringing these children into the world knowing damn well you ain't got yourself together either. Stop it. And I meant that.
They don't bring just one, they bring about 3 or 4 of them.
And you know you struggling with the first one. What you going to do it again for? That's crazy as hell.
They bring about 3 or 4 of them in that mug. They keep going and going and going.
Yeah, man, stop it, boss. Y'all know y'all messed up on the first time. You know you're struggling with the first one, and then you gonna do it again? Come on, man.
So, he sound like somebody with no kid.
Well, no, but see, you know what? But this is the thing, though. When I tell people, they be like, "Oh, you ain't got no kids. You don't know what you go through." I'm like, you know why I don't have kids? Because I'm mature enough to realize I probably am not ready. I have doubts about myself when it comes to being a parent. Though I love kids, and any kid will tell you that know me, Uncle L, Cousin L, whatever, is awesome. You know what I'm saying? I love the children. I try to instill knowledge in them. I try to support them. I try to, show them love, show them that somebody got their back. But at the end of the day, I just realized too that, man, it's a lot to come with parenting, right?
I think you can't be a 24-hour parent. I think that's what it is. You just can't be a
I'm sitting right here, player. You gonna just talk crazy? I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, I think
no, I'm just like I said. You gotta know thyself. Know thyself.
And I just said yourself. You can't.
I could probably have a kid tomorrow and be like one of the greatest parents of all time. It's not that I don't think I can do it, but I made a promise to my mama, God rest her soul, that hey, I would not bring a child to this world unless I was married. So that's number one. That's why I don't have no kids. But number two, though, I look at the way the world is, and I'm not making excuses, but it's just my opinion. Man, the world is crazy now. This country itself is crazy, and I'm not hating on anybody that want to bring kids into the world. I mean, do what you do. You have that right. But I'm just looking at it like, yo, man, the way the economy is, the way resources are now, the world is overcrowded. Our country is overcrowded. We got homeless people that don't have shelters. Like I said on the last podcast, we spent $3 trillion on the space program. We just gave another country that ain't going to do nothing for us. What was it, $3 trillion? Or I forgot how much money it was. Some stupid amount of money. But we can't even take care of people in our own country. So, I kind of like hesitant about bringing a child into this world. It's like, yo, we can't get it together over here.
It's okay.
No, I ain't scared. I tell you how I feel. I ain't scared. At the end of the day, there's no woman out here saying, oh, he a deadbeat daddy. Oh, he ain't do what he was supposed to do. Because I'm not even going to bring that problem to you. All right? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm probably going to shoot somebody club before it's over with. Shout out to the ladies out there. But at the end of the day, it's going to be when I'm ready. or when me and that young lady are ready. All right. We're gonna have an understanding. We're gonna be committed to each other, and then we'll make that call. Until then, Trojans are my best friend. Yeah. Okay.
Oh Lord Jesus, did y'all get that?
But anyway, I'm sorry. We got our subject. Let me think about this. So I got another question. Just switch gears because you kind of hating on me right now.
I'm just talking.
What age is appropriate for kids to date? What age? 'Cause I see now, kids move a lot faster. They seem to. I guess you can say they mature faster, or I ain't gonna say mature faster. They develop faster. I'll say that. So, what age do you think is okay for children to start dating?
I think they can start talking on the phone probably like 9th, 10th grade.
Talking on the phone at 9th and 10th grade?
Yeah, the boys.
Oh man. I way past that in 9th grade.
When you start talking to girls?
Oh man, I started talking to girls on the phone 5th grade.
Oh shit, I don't play that. My kids don't. My 14-year-old cannot talk.
I mean, that wasn't like we was talking.
But she in the 9th grade. She finna be in the 9th grade, so.
Oh shit, 9th grade. I was a.
She can talk to boys on the phone now, but dating, she's not ready to date. But
Man, I'm bad. My parents might have messed up on me.
Jacayla didn't start. I use Jacayla since she the oldest. 9th grade, she started talking to boys. Dating probably 10th, 11th grade.
Ooh, yeah. Wow, that's good. I'm proud of. Shout out to my home girl, my friend. Yeah, I'm so proud of you, girl. You're a classy young woman.
And Jay, she just got a boyfriend. She got her first. Well, this ain't gonna say her first boyfriend, but I say this her first real boyfriend. So, and she's in the 11th grade, going to the 12th grade.
So basically, you think around 16, that's they shouldn't be dating before 16, like actually going out on dates, like to the movies.
I mean, they can go on dates because you in the 10th, 11th grade. You're about 11th grade.
So 15 then, nothing under 15.
Nothing under 15. Hell no.
Okay. So when was your first date?
This ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, you do. We
talking about parenting.
And you're a parent, and I'm asking you, when was your first date?
We ain't talking about me.
When was your first date?
We ain't talking about me.
Okay, all right.
My first date, I was 14.
Lord have mercy. All right.
Actually, I was 13.
Oh my God. You one of R. Kelly victims, ain't you? Are you one of R. Kelly victims?
No.
I thought I saw you on that documentary. Damn. Okay, it's all
I
good.
knew I was what I was getting myself into.
I'm glad
I ain't playing victim.
I'm glad you survived, though. That's what's up. Shout out to all the survivors of the R. Kelly trauma, man.
Whatever, man.
Glad. Okay, so 15. Now you would tell people, hey, they shouldn't date before 15. Mm-hmm. Okay.
In high school, they just need to start dating. They need to try to get to high school first.
But they start dating. Okay.
Yeah, they can't even barely can pass 8th grade.
Well, what if? Okay, I don't know about all that, but okay, all right. Well, that's what's up. But yeah. Okay, well that's good. I can roll with it. I don't have kids, so I gotta live through you. But I know I was getting dropped off at the movie theaters for real, like at 14, and there were dates like.
Yeah, my mama used to drop us off at the movie, but she wasn't dropping us the movies to go on a date. She was dropping me and my girlfriends off, but we would just meet the guys there. That's how you do it. Like,
oh no, I remember.
And I think that's how maybe my daughter do it. She's like, I'm gonna go to the movies with my friends. And
I was going on real dates.
Then one day I'm gonna pop up at the movies on them.
My mom actually a few times took me to pick the girl up from her house. I would meet their parents. They would meet my mom or whoever. And my dad did it too a couple times. And they drove us on dates. They would drop us off in the area, like back in the day, Wildwood was popping. Shout out to Wildwood. And so, he had all the restaurants right there and then the movie theater. So they would drop us off and we would go eat somewhere and walk and watch the movies, hold hands, kick it. But I was a player back in my day. Yeah.
Baby, Jacob is not dating until he get in high school.
14, I was putting it in at 14, but I was putting it in. Literally putting it in. All right. Yeah, okay. Let's move on. What we looking like on time?
We got 30 more minutes.
Okay, great.
20 more minutes.
So let me ask you this. What age should kids be allowed on social media? Like what you think is appropriate age for that?
A lot of the things I have went through, I don't think kids should get a social media until at least ninth grade.
It's ninth grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their minds ain't ready. There's too many kids that's playing grown already and just in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
6th, 7th, 8th grade, yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one right there. Cause I mean, I know. I guess there's ways you can block social media. I mean, you can keep them from creating an account. So I mean, it is ways to keep them from doing it. I guess it just. I
love Facebook,
yeah.
But I think I love Facebook. I get what Facebook doing, trying to put everybody on the platform. You know, you got your sexual platform, you got your funny platform, you got all different type of platforms. But I just feel like when all them platforms going off, I feel like Facebook should be an age. You should be a certain age to be on Facebook. It's too much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really depends on the child.
And it's hard for you to protect your kids.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to protect your kids. So I feel like Facebook should change their guidelines of age.
Right. I mean, yeah, there's things they could do to prevent the kids being exposed and stuff. I mean, you know.
I'm just glad my kids weren't no fast ass kids.
All right. Well, good job as a parent. You're doing your job. All right.
I mean, the mama was, but I just didn't want to raise no fast ass kids.
Yeah, your ass was turbo fast.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm talking about goddamn lightning fast.
You lying. Y'all, he is lying. I was not fast. He ain't know me.
I'm talking about not 5 speed, 6 speed, goddamn.
Nah, that was your ass.
Oh, I ain't never denied it though.
I'm not denying it.
I wasn't fast. I was mannish. There's a difference.
I'm not denying it.
Yeah, no, you
I
can't
wasn't fast.
Yeah, but it's all good though.
People know me. They know I wasn't fast.
That's exactly everybody I talk to. They know you say you're
you a lie.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh Lord, he is lying.
Okay. As far as social media though, girl.
Believe him.
Well, yeah, it's all good. Everybody know you needs a steal. Chime in needs a steal. Coco.
I ain't even talking about just girls. I'm talking about dudes too.
Oh shit, I already know, but I ain't gotta ask the dudes for it. I already know.
You ain't gotta ask them. You don't know.
I ain't gonna put you out there like that. You know, we don't judge on the real spiel after dark. We don't judge over here. Yeah, we just
y'all please do not believe him, okay?
Yeah, but anyway. Well, I don't get out much according to somebody, so yeah, don't believe nothing I say. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. What I was gonna say? But as far as social media though, I don't have a problem with the kids being on it to a degree, as long as they're at an age or they're at a maturity level where they can understand that they're gonna see certain things on there. So, you know, I think if the parents talk to them and explain to them, hey, you know, I only want you looking at this type of stuff, but if you see certain things like that, you know, click off of it or, you know, turn away from it or whatever. I mean, I know that's asking a lot from a kid because most kids are curious. And, you know, once they see something that intrigues them, they're going to want to find out more about it. I know I was the same way. So, you know, but I mean, I think you just got to know your child. And I think you got to have a conversation with them, let them know what's out there, what they could be exposed to. And just kind of, you know, let them know, hey, you know, I don't mind you being on there, but, you know, there's certain things I don't want you to, you know, take in. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I don't want you to.
It's just entertainment purposes.
Yeah. Don't buy into what you see on everything you see. Don't buy into it. Yeah. Okay. So, but what would you think though? Just a roundabout age though. What would you think is a good age for a kid to be like, where you feel safe with them having their own Instagram account, own Facebook account?
Ninth grade.
Snapper Chapper.
I feel comfortable with everything.
Ninth grade.
Yeah, ninth grade.
Okay.
Because you're getting close to being grown. You 3 more years of really being grown.
Okay, so 14. They old enough to probably get out there on the social medias.
15. You
9th grade is 14, player. Oh wow.
Oh yes it is.
I ain't gonna tell nobody. Yeah.
13, 14 can be 8th grade too. Because when I was in the 8th grade,
you turn 14, but you're supposed to start off at 13. Yes, depending on your birthday. You want me to run it down for you?
No, I do not.
Okay. Yeah, look it up. Google it.
I ain't got to Google nothing.
Yeah, 8th
you
grade,
relies on Google.
8th grade is 13, 9th grade is 14, 10th grade is 15, et cetera, et cetera. I know you went to Justin Nip player, but it's okay though.
And I know you went to Mountain.
Real school. Highly educated. Shout out to Mountain High.
No, and Holy Family.
No, the Holy Family was a rehabilitation stage. Minor got me straight. All right, but anyway, all right, let's see. We got another question in here. What's a good age for parents to have the talk with their children? And what I mean by the talk, I mean, the sex talk. What's a good age for parents to have the sex talk with their children?
Oh, probably they're in the 6th grade.
6? Oh, man.
These children having sex young.
Yeah, they are. Damn, see?
What is the 70% of hybrid, meaning they are involved in some of their kids' lives, but not all of them?
What? Oh, no. Okay. Who wrote that? That my cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying that, out of 100%, they claim that most black men are not involved in their children's lives and not involved in the families or whatever. They don't deal with they're not around. They're not at home. They're not present. But it's actually 30%. Most black men.
I know, my bad. She said that was a long time ago. My bad.
Okay, but yeah, most black men are present in their homes, or they have a relationship with their children, a good relationship, a healthy relationship. It's the 30% that are terrorizing society, and it makes it seem like all black men, like how they say, oh, most black men in prison. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? They say a lot of...
What they in prison because the way prison looks so crowded, like they stay.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let me explain to you. If you take one race, most of them, okay, like prison, you mostly see black men in there. Don't get wrong now, it's more than in prison that I would like, but I'm saying though, if all you mostly see is one race, that would give the impression that, oh, most black men are in prison. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's all in the optics.
I feel you.
But if you look at your everyday life, how often do you see black men? At work, church, exactly, gym, work, church, we're present. But the media, society will say, "Oh, they ain't at home. They abandon the mothers of their children. They not around their children," and that's not true. Now, like I said, it is a 30% group of men out there who terrorize the black community. I like to say, and they not doing their part, and that makes all of us look bad. It's okay. It's just like how the old.
After you compare messing up cakes like fatherhood.
It is my cousin going in on me like that.
Yeah.
See how I say. Come on, man. I thought you loved your cousin. You going in on me. I love you, though. Appreciate you listening, though. Appreciate
it depends on their maturity level.
What we talking about now? With the social media?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
I looked at it late.
I agree with that.
Sorry, y'all.
No, it's all right. Shout out to Ciance and Andrea. We appreciate y'all. My cousin busting my head, and she got me sweating over here. Yeah, but I asked you about the sex talk. You said 11 though?
Yeah, about 11.
Oh man, I mean, I guess that sounds early though.
It depends on if you see them, and then it depends. It depends on if you see how they going liking boys or girls. So I say that depends on if they already talking about it. Oh, I like this boy. You feel like they growing up too fast, depending on what certain things they want to wear, certain things they talk about, listen to, see and watch. So it just depends on how fast your child is.
Yeah, you gotta know your child.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna give it a certain age. It depends on if your child fast as hell at a real age.
No, I
you
agree
can have
with
a 10-year-old. She can be fast. Ooh, this little boy like me.
Yeah.
Or this boy, Ma, he like me, Ma. She like me.
I was say,
yeah, she like
That's
me.
a whole nother discussion right there.
She like me.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
She like me.
All right.
She
Well, yeah.
bringing me candy every day to school, Mom.
I mean, I guess 11 is it's a good age. It seems young though. But the crazy thing is,
these kids are sending naked pictures to each other at the age of 11. Okay.
Dang, that's bad. Well, then I guess so. Then
okay.
I mean, like I said,
okay, they sending naked pictures to each other, getting in and out the showers.
Oh wow! At 11 years old?
Yes.
Ugh, that is wild. That is disgusting.
I mean, not to another 11-year-old, maybe to you, but not to another 11-year-old.
I mean, it's still disgusting. I mean,
that little baby face. Yeah, do something,
I mean, but I ain't had a technology like that, so I don't know. Maybe I would have done that at 11.
Yeah, you would have did it if you was.
I don't remember doing nothing that bad though at 11. Like, I mean, you know, nah, I don't remember doing that crazy like that. Showing my stuff or nothing like that to girls. Now, you know,
you showed them in person.
No, not at 11. No, now when I got to high school, they used to call me Flash Gordon. I stayed showing that thing. Get it, Flash. Okay. You don't know who Flash Gordon is. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah.
I'm not young.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But okay. I guess 11 is a good age. I don't know. I guess I was thinking maybe 12 or 13. But that might be too late. You're right. Yeah, that might be too late. If they doing this at 11, it might be too late by 13. But I know at 13 though, that's when I remember really them hormones kicking in and stuff, puberty and all that stuff. So
too late. These children hormones kicking in early now.
Okay. Oh yeah, everybody, you got me on that one. I had to take your word, take your word on that one. 11 years old. Dang, that's crazy. So the baby in there playing Xbox, you just walk in and say, "Hey."
Because it's either they ready to jack off.
Whoa.
Or at 11. Or the girls start their cycles. So yes, around in that time, yes, it's about to go down. You might as well have the talk of the birds and the bees and whatever else.
I don't even think my parents ever had to talk with me.
Oh, I don't think mine didn't either. My mom didn't talk about sex with me. She was too
short. The dude that stayed across the street from me had to talk with me. White dude, Jason. Shout out to Jason. He was like, he broke it down how it worked. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it's all good. And then of course my next door neighbor, when she, took advantage of me.
Thank you, Lala.
Lala home already. Yeah, she flew to Georgia, didn't she? Shout out to Lala. She must have been, she must have going about 100 miles per hour. Yeah.
It's almost 8 o'clock. It's 7:48.
Yeah, well, she stayed over the state line. But anyway, it don't matter. Yeah, man, that's crazy. 11 years old. All right. Well, hey, look at children. It ain't cool to be showing your body parts at 11 years old. Let's wait until at least after high school, okay? Can we graduate first? Let's focus on the education.
I'd be scared to see somebody, me as a child sending.
I mean, like I said, I ain't had the technology then, so I can't say that I probably wouldn't have not thought about it. But that is weird to me, though, at 11 years old, that they were thinking like that. I know I wasn't thinking like that.
Why would you call me and you see I'm live?
Hey, okay, I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to go to the next question.
I know you hear me, too.
All right, how about this?
What?
As a parent, how important is it to instill work ethic? Did I say that right? Instill a work ethic into your kids.
Oh, it's very important. These little lazy sap suckers, yes.
So you think kids are lazier nowadays?
Yes.
I do see a difference. What I would say I see in the kids nowadays, they seem to be less, what's the word I'm looking for?
Enthused.
Yeah, or they don't have any initiative. Like they don't run or they're not rushing like I felt like my generation did to be independent. It seemed like they okay with being dependent, depending on their parents, depending on others or whatever.
I'm getting all my kids 25. You should be through with college. If you're not going to college, I mean, after 25, that's when I'm kicking in them bills. My kids gonna have to start paying bills. They pay bills now. Well, yeah, they pay a little bill now.
Right.
Give them a little cable bill.
Right.
And I'm looking like, if you can't pay the cable bill, you damn sure don't need to be on your own.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just remember 18, I was gone.
I was gone at 17.
Fast.
I was gone fast. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Whatever. I was not fast. I was gone fast because yes, I had a child, but I was grown. I was grown on my own. I went at 17. Yes, I had me an apartment at 17. I stayed in South Park. Okay.
I have so many questions, but we're not gonna get in there. We're gonna save this for another episode. But that's
when I was 17. I forgot. Before I was staying in South Park, I was staying on Cotton Avenue, across the street from Ellington.
How did you have your own apartment at 17? Or was you living with somebody? You living with
me and my baby daddy had an apartment together.
Oh yeah, the 30-year-old dude, right? I got you. You talking about that?
He went up 30. He gonna get you for talking about him. I know he be watching.
That nigga had a 401k and everything when you were dating him. He about to retire when you started dating him.
Whatever. Like I said, I was well taken care of, and I wasn't hurt for nothing, and me or my child. So
this nigga had a full blown mortgage when you were there. That's
anyway,
crazy.
so I had my own apartment, own car, own job. So
at 17, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, well, no, that's what's up, man.
I'm working at Burger King in Hoover.
Shout out to Burger King. What's that?
Yeah, I was a shift manager.
Okay, well, back to the question. Yeah, I feel like it's important that parents instill a good work boy, I can't talk. A good work ethics into their children. I mean, I just hate to see lazy kids, man. Like, I just feel like when I remember playing sports and working when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I didn't like having to ask my parents at a certain age. I didn't like having to ask my parents for anything like money. You know what I'm saying? Like they allowed me to have a car, so I appreciated that. But then I used to hate having to ask them for gas money. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go out and get my own money. So I went and got a job, and then like I said, I love that freedom, that independence.
Man, what?
So I don't understand, man. It's like the kids will just ride the wave until time get better.
Man,
but
I had a car. My mom bought me a car. My baby daddy fixed it up. The one you be talking about, this grown and old. Yeah, he fixed my car up. Put me some beat in my car, some rims. I was driving to work.
I mean, he had already been working for 20 years. I mean, he should have had the money to do all that.
Oh, Lord, he leave my baby daddy alone. But anyway,
this nigga had a career.
What you hate,
wow. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. Yeah, for he tried to run up on me in these streets somewhere. But I just feel like you gotta start talking to these kids. I mean, even if it's like you just making them do stuff around the house, chores and stuff, and then you can kind of reward them as they do things to teach them, to be independent. Showing that when you do work hard,
I worked at Kmart.
You get certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how parents and I get it. Some parents are financially well off, so they like, hey, you know what? I don't want my child to have to work. I just want them to focus on getting their education. That's cool. I respect that.
I did that with Jakayla, and Lala said yes. She's at home, and she said her first job was Kmart in Crestwood at 17.
She just said it?
Yeah.
Oh, she listening. Hey, what's happening? It's me. That's my homegirl. That was Jakayla that did it?
No, that was Lala.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Didn't watch it. She gonna watch later on.
Boo. All right, yeah. But anyway, no, that's good, Lala. I know Lala work hard, so I know her parents. And I met her parents. Her parents are the truth.
They look like they
yeah. You can tell they didn't play. They were loving, but they were firm.
Yeah, they love.
You know what I'm saying? They'll hug you one minute and backhand you the next if you get out of line.
Especially her mama, she look like she got there get you.
Yeah, so I know she come from good crops. You know what I'm saying? It was a good stock. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, good stock.
What you say, good crops?
I said good crops, like she was a plant or something. I'm sorry, Lala. I didn't mean to say that. I got speech impediment. But these kids don't have no drive, man. Like it bothers me, man. They just cool with coasting and just dealing with the bare minimum. They just cool with just accepting just enough.
I didn't like the fact that I had to ask. Okay, I smoked, so by me smoking, I had to ask my mama for some money. I didn't like that, so that's why I'm looking like. And then she was like, "What you need $10 for?" What you mean? What I need No, matter of fact,
$10. What you on crack? That's crack my price. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker,
I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah.
No, that's to buy us. We ain't had 3 5s back in the day. We only had a sack, and it was $10. What you talking about?
Okay, I got you. You right.
It's $10, so therefore that'll last me a couple of days.
Right.
I was young, so
that is crazy. You asked your mama for weed money, man. That is hilarious. Okay,
she know what I was asking for.
I know.
So that's why I had to give me a job, because my mom, I couldn't do her like that. I feel bad, because she is a God-fearing woman, and if she knew that I was doing that, she probably would be so upset.
She is a lovely woman too. Lovely woman.
She probably would have been so upset.
Shout out to mama.
But so yeah, I had to give me a job though, so I can do what I want to do. I didn't have to ask no questions. Now this the only thing, when your parent buy you a car. When your parent buy you a car, man, it's something. My mom bought my car. She would ask me 50 million times, "Don't come back home late." This, and that's the thing. Only thing I used to get in trouble about mainly was coming back home late. I'm like, you shouldn't have bought me no car. I'm like, Mom, the club don't start at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock? What club you going into? Smitty's City.
Now, if anybody was watching 30 minutes ago, when I brought up the fact that you was fast, you are just backing up my entire argument right now.
I said I was 17. What you mean?
Going to the club, smoking the marijuanas, lying to your mama.
I had a job though.
Dating a senior citizen.
I had a job though.
You was fast player.
I had a job.
Those are all the qualifications.
So at 17, I'm supposed to be playing with Barbie dolls?
No, I'm just saying though. Look what at 17 you were dating a senior citizen. You was out on your own. You was smoking that marijuana, okay, and going clubbing at 17. 17?
Shit,
you don't even old enough to vote.
15.
Oh my God! All right, well that's enough, man. Well, like I said, that is
19, yeah, cause she was 19. Yeah. Shit, yeah, 15. Yeah.
All right, like I said, that proved my point. All right, but it's all good.
And these are still. Was all in.
Don't bring my homegirl into this.
She was. I got a picture.
Don't snitch on her like that. Yeah, she'll
tell you.
We talking about you.
Shine.
We talking about you. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about
me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the knees of steel. She hating on you. I got your back. Okay. What time is? What we got going on? We got time. Oh, it's almost. We got time. One more question.
How many more you got?
I ran out, but I got one in my head though.
Oh.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. When as far as parenting goes, right? Let's say you got both parents in the house. When or how should you determine what parent leads in certain situations? So let's say, for example, the child wants to play football, right? You know, and football can be, you know, a dangerous sport. You know, anything can be dangerous, but you know, football does sometimes come with injuries. So the child want to play football, the dad all in, but you not afford. So how do as parents y'all come to some type of compromise or agreement to decide whether the child plays or not?
I just have to trust the dad's judgment.
So you would let the dad lead in that situation?
Yeah, if it's a son, yes. I would have to trust his judgment one, but if my son get hurt, I'm like, I told you.
So is there a time when, as the mother, you would not side with the father about something related to the child? Like the child wanted to do something?
It depends on what it is.
Okay. Well, let's say dating. Let's say dating. You mentioned earlier that you felt like 16 was a good enough. That's the age for dating. 15. So let's say
you talking about going out like to the movies,
going out
16,
like. Oh, okay. So let's say the dad say, I don't want my daughter dating at 16. I still think that's too young. But you feel like that's appropriate age.
I don't like that. What your daddy said then? No.
So you ain't gonna fight him on it?
No, everything ain't a fight.
So in other words, you saying
might see something that I don't see. He is the protector.
Okay, so help me out, play. I'm trying to come up with something that you would not go. You feel like you would have to go. So you're just gonna ride with the dad on everything?
No, not everything. I said it depends on what it is.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's say this. Let's say the baby want to go off to school, right?
See, you need to name like piercings and tattoos.
Okay, we'll come up with something. Help me out.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Okay, the baby want to get a piercing then. She want to get a nose earring.
My baby want to get a bullhorn. I told her, hell no, you can get it when you get your own
But the daddy says, okay, well then what?
He did. She still ain't getting it.
No, I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, the dad say, okay.
She still ain't getting it.
Oh, so now you, okay.
Yeah, so that's what we fighting about. Yeah, stuff like that.
So you wouldn't try to compromise or meet in the middle? It's just, but what if he's standing on his ground? He tell her, no, you go get that. I'm going to take you to go get it.
And I'm like, you want that shit hanging from her nose like that? Looking like a damn fool?
If he got, okay, so he said, I'm going to take her.
And I was just going to keep talking about them every day and making them feel bad. What the fuck you going to get that shit hanging from your nose from?
All right.
My other daughter want a lip pierce. I said, hell no. And my 22, I said, don't get that on your face. I don't trust them type of people.
Wow. Okay.
So would you fight your wife? Would you fight your wife about it?
It depends on what it is, and depend on what if I got a daughter, I would probably let my wife lead more on that because I feel like she could relate to her more because they're women. I mean, I would speak my opinion. I mean, speak my mind and say, well, I don't really agree with that. But if that's what you feel like, if you feel like it's okay, I'll let you ride with it. I think now when it came to my son, I'd probably be a little more firm, a little more,
Yeah, and that's what I've said. And that's how it kind of is. Most of the men, some men do both. They raise daughter and son.
I mean, I would definitely be involved in my daughter's life now.
Some men just let the mom make the decision for the daughter and the dad make the decision for the son.
It depends on what it is, because I mean, like I said,
Which I don't like that.
If I had a daughter, I know.
Don't leave me to raise them.
No, I'm gonna be hands on. I'm definitely gonna be a girl dad, because I would be so worried about her all the time. And not saying I wouldn't worry about my son, but I would worry less about him, because I'm like, okay, I feel like boys, being that men are built a certain way, they can better defend themselves in a lot of cases.
Not
more
these
so than
new
women.
Type of guys. Not these two new young guys.
All
these
right.
little boys, unless you gonna raise them up old school.
Yeah, I'm gonna raise them up old school.
Okay,
I ain't raising no punk.
Okay.
Yeah. Josephine ain't raising no punk. I ain't finna raise no punk.
Okay.
So my whole thing is, though, if I had a daughter, though, I would definitely try to be understanding and be open-minded to what she was trying to do, but I would definitely be super protective. Like, I probably would get on her nerves. I'll be the daddy that'd be like, got to meet every man she dating, probably pulling up on her, you know what I'm saying, making sure she all right.
Don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? Well, she ain't got to see me. She gonna see me. But I'm gonna be watching. I don't say that. I ain't stalking my daughter. I'm just
stalker. Yes.
Cause these boys crazy. And if that baby ever came home and said this little Negro did something to her, man, I'd lose my. Whoo. But you talking about fold a little child up over my baby girl? It would go down. So yeah, I would definitely be a little more protected. But I would allow my wife, or the mother of my child or my daughter to, leave in most cases, because I'd be like, I'm kind of crazy about her, so maybe you need to make this decision. So I would try to compromise. But yeah, I would definitely make sure that I would try to protect my daughter as much as I could, though. I wouldn't play that. Like I said, my son, I would raise him, teach him certain things, and then at a certain age, I'd probably be like a little less aggressive or a little less, what's the word? I wouldn't be overseeing him as much, like I would my daughter, because it's not that she's a woman and she can't handle herself. I just know that it's so crazy out there, man, and I know
overprotective.
When it comes to women, when it comes to women,
to your daughter too.
Yeah, I mean, women and any type of woman. My daughter, girl I'm dating, I just want them to be safe. So they would get that love and that attention from me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but anyway, yeah. All right, but that's good, man. I think we did it for you.
I know, y'all. This is the Real Spill After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
I finna fumble when I said it. Something.
Yeah. And I hope y'all learned something today. This was episode 25. Supposed to be breaking the cycles. We were talking about, parenting. We also learned that Ayo was fast.
I'm not
Most
fast.
people probably already knew that, though. Yeah, she was fast. And so, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all watching. Shout out to the Pulse Network again. You can now watch the Real Spill podcast with Tally and myself at 5 on the Pulse Network. And you can also watch the Real Spill After Dark with myself and Ayo. We are on the Pulse Network. You go to Roku TV and download the Pulse Network. And like I said, he has a lot of great shows on there. The network is great. We got.
And it's very simple.
Yeah, we got Hey Sis. We got DJ Double Dose. We got a bunch of shows on there. You got the Dumbest Podcast, the Black Book. We got some fitness shows on there. So, we got a reality show too, though. What's my homegirl that got the reality show? Yo, kinfolk, come on now, don't act.
Yeah. my bad. Oh, my bad, my niece, yes.
Trash. Yeah, shout out to her show. What's the name of her show again? I forgot. Oh, wow. We got that. We're going to have a list of the shows next Sunday, man. So cause I want them to get their...
I think it's some with the life. It's some everyday life or something. I forgot. Just
tune in to the Pulse Network. You'll enjoy it. A lot of great shows on there, man. Appreciate everybody on there. I'm proud of everybody. Shout out to Jermaine. Happy birthday to you again, pimp. And yeah, man, thanks for the support, man, and the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we'll be back next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? At 5 o'clock with the Real Spill podcast, and at 7 p.m. with the Real Spill After Dark. Yeah. All right, I'm your favorite Rand Cole Steele.
Yes. And your favorite host, Ayo.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
You on one today. Y'all, me and him gonna fight. I promise you, we gonna fight.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
We gonna fight. He on one today. He on one for real today.
All right, yeah, this is the real spill. Oh, hold on, where my technician man at? Damn, I'm supposed to text Cam. I'll just get up and do it, man. My boy outside getting his Mac on. I'll do it for him. All right, man. Yo, we'll holler at y'all next Sunday, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all week.
I know.
Yeah.
Stay sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
And drink plenty of water. You gonna quit calling me fast? I ain't fast. I know I'm on. I'm not fast.